Hey guys! Hey! Hello! Hello! Just wanted to let you all know that I'm not dead. I'm still here, even though I haven't posted any videos lately. I've just been very busy with my studies, but I'm here and I have many plans for new videos. So how are you guys doing, huh? You doing great? Talk to me. The gecko. Red, he's doing very, very well. He is eating. A lot actually caught him eating. That was great. Seems to be doing very well. And hopefully when he's big enough I will get him a female. Oh, someone got a ball python. Congratulations. That's nice. It's always exciting to get a new snake. I mean, I never ever stop getting excited about getting a snake. I remember the first time I hold a snake and I still feel the same way getting a snake or holding a snake now. So it never stops. Don't worry about that. That humidity is getting snakes sick. I guess if the humidity is too high, then they can get sick, yes? Oh, oh. Somebody asked, how can I keep the humidity up in my ball python terrarium? I did a whole video about, specifically about humidity, what it is, and how you keep it up, so you should definitely check that one out. Any advice on how to convince your parents to get a gecko? That's a question I get very often. Like, how can I convince my parents to get a snake? How can I convince... Not again. So I got a new phone and it seems like no matter where I touch, it does stuff that I don't want it to do. Sorry about that. I'm probably not the best person to ask how to convince your parents because I never did. I never ever convinced my parents to get a snake. So I don't know. What morph is my favorite? In which kind of snake are you thinking? Like ball pythons or boas or which one? Golden Girl, she's doing very fine. She is eating a lot. Like she just took a huge rat the other day. She seems to be doing very well, and she just shed like perfectly a perfect shed, and she's just doing great. I'm gonna see if I can there. Ball python morph. I think it's the bell. You know, I was really into the morph that Oreo had, but after he died, now I'm just against spiders, unfortunately. So I think it's the bell. But I also like the pied. Oh, that's difficult. There's so many beautiful snakes. Oh, Prince, you just moved to Stockholm and to the Reptile show in Germany. Oh, I really hope to meet you too. I was so lucky that I got to meet so many awesome people at the expo in Hem this year. So I'm definitely hoping I can meet more of you guys next year. I'm only going once a year because otherwise it would be way too expensive for me because I just buy all kind of stuff that I really don't need for, for the reptiles once a year for me. Oh, my biggest snake, that must be Baby. She's over 2.5 meters. Big snake. I would so wish that I could get like a Burmese python. I love those snakes, but they're not they're not legal, so I can't. Oh, it's like a double screen now. You can see me in the back here too. I'm gonna rearrange myself. Hang on. There we are. Is this even better? Is this better? Hang on. I'm so afraid to touch anything here. There. All good? All good. uh, Reptile Explorer in Hamburg. I don't have any plans, but you know, you never know. I'm gonna be. Oh, that's something I haven't told you guys. I'm gonna be at the one in Sweden, the one that's in December. I'm gonna be at that expo. If you want to come by and say hi. What I'm studying. I'm studying to become a. I don't know how you say this. To work in television, like to work with television and media, like a not a producer, but a project manager. I think you can say like that. Project management within television. Does that make any sense? That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, that's what I'm doing. and I'm gonna finish that in the summer. So I'm gonna be very busy from now till summer. That's also a thing I wanted to say, but I'm gonna do the best I can to upload videos. Some tips on getting snake to eat again. I've also done several videos on that. You can go and search on YouTube for snake not eating, and then I don't know if you have to type in Justice Jungle, but I did a video specifically for snakes who are not eating. And I know it has worked for me, of course, but it has worked for a lot of other people that I've talked to as well, so I can recommend that. It's like 5 tips on how you get them to eat. Like you start with leaving them alone, and then so on and so on. Someone asked about the expo in Rødovre tomorrow. I'm not gonna be there. No, not this year. My Kenyan sandboa is doing very well. I don't see her at all, but when I feed her, she eats. So I'm guessing she's doing great. Her temperature, humidity, and setup is perfect. So she seems to be doing very well. Blood Borneo Python temperament. Usually, they have a reputation for being kind of mean. Like they have a mean strike, and they can be not aggressive, but they are much faster to strike. In general, but my Borneo Python hasn't shown any signs of that. Like she is the sweetest. But in general, they're known for being a bit tipsy. No, not tipsy. That's drunk. What's it called? uh, Short-tempered. That's a good short-tempered. Big Boa, she gets food every 5th week or so, I believe it is. And then she gets these huge rats or a rabbit. Alistair, if I plan to breed him. Thank you, Lewis. Happy to hear that. Yes, we have been thinking about breeding Alistair, but boas are so difficult to breed, and and I really wanted to start off with something a little bit more easier with the ball python. So I got so close to like breeding them successful and get an egg, but the egg died unfortunately. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna get really good at ball pythons. Then I'm gonna move on to maybe like corn snakes and stuff like that. And then if that is a success, I'm gonna see what I can do about boas. Video about how to get comfortable with feeding mice. That's such a good idea. Can you can you write? I don't have anything to write on. Can you write that idea to me because I really want to do that? How to be comfortable with feeding mice? Can you like comment somewhere on my Instagram maybe, or just send me a message so I remember it. I really want to do that. Awesome. Get rid of blood mice with olive oil. I've heard that too, but I'm gonna recommend you something that's called Hemixcide, Hemixcide, or Hemixcide. I don't know how you pronounce it, but you use it for blood mites with chickens. But it works amazingly well with snakes as well. It doesn't harm the snake in any way that other treatment might do, and it kills off the mites just immediately. It's the best thing that I've ever seen, and it's very cheap, so I can recommend that if you're dealing with blood mites. How many terrariums do you need for a ball python for its whole life? That's a good question. Depends on when you get it. Small ball pythons, I would go with something small that it can stay in until it's like something like 2 years. And then you can move up and get a terrarium that's a good size for an adult. So 2 or something. It's just my guess. Oh, it's so dark up here. I swear it's not that dark up here like when I just look around. It's just a camera. Uh, I don't have feeder rats anymore, unfortunately. But if I did, I would be happy to do a video. We had to stop with them because the smell was really bad, and we didn't think that the cages we had was an appropriate size for them. So we stopped and just kept the mice. Oh, someone is getting their first snake. Exciting. Noel, he just ate, so I can't take him out. Sorry. He has to stay inside. But I think you can see him, he's right there. He's just, he's just like, what are you doing? Why am I not the star of this video? But he's here, he's doing well. Someone keeps asking me to speak Danish. I had a Danish YouTube blogger visiting me where they had to dare each other to do stuff, and one of the dare was holding a tarantula, which has made a lot of Danish viewers come to my channel, and I'm super excited that you guys are here, and you're more than welcome to join the channel and to ask questions. And one question that I've been asked a lot is to do Danish videos, and I've told everyone that's asked me, but I'm gonna say it again, I'm not gonna do Danish videos because this is an international channel. I'm gonna keep on doing it uh, in English so everybody can get what I'm doing. But you're welcome to write me in Danish. Like, I'll be happy to write back to you in Danish. Do I keep snake food in a mini fridge? I actually just keep it in the fridge where I have all my other food, and that might sound a bit weird, but you know, they're wrapped in plastic and they have a shelf just for the feeding rats and mice, and then we have shelves for all our other food. So it's actually in there with all the other food. Tips on getting vivariums or terrariums. I always recommend that you get them on expos or you buy them secondhand. Uh, Either a Kenyan sandbar or a ball python. That's interesting. I would probably go for the ball python, I think, because you see that snake a lot more. The Kenyan sandbar kind of just stays buried, you know. You don't have a lot of fun with it. So if you want to go for another snake that you really want to enjoy, then you should go for the ball python. Again, no, I don't, I'm really the worst one to ask if you want me to help you convince your parents, because I couldn't. Like, I literally couldn't convince my parents to get a snake. So I don't have any great tips I can give you because all I did didn't work. So yeah. If I have a cat, yeah, I have a cat. I have Sylvester, and he's been with me for 3 years now. Where I buy my mice and rats, I buy them at expos or in. We have a shop here that's only for reptile stuff. You can buy them there, but we also breed ourselves. So mostly we just breed, and then when we go to the expos, we buy a lot of mice and rats and kind of like fill up the freezer. A green python. I'm not sure which one you're thinking about. Green python. Is it like an anaconda or something like that? Not sure. I saw someone selling yellow anacondas the other day, and I was like this close to thinking that that would be a great idea to buy. My horse Roach, he was not per se, he was not like someone had come out and rescued him, and then like he had not been removed from his owner, but the owner definitely wasn't capable of taking well enough care for him. Like, he was very thin, didn't have any muscles, and he wasn't kept correctly. So he wasn't out there yet where he had to be removed, but he was definitely not in the best shape. So it was a little rescue. Sorry about that. Someone just called me. No time to talk to anybody else but you guys. Do I always feed my ball pythons? I don't know why that word is so difficult, but I feed the smaller ones get once a week, and then the older ones get something like every 10th day or something like that, you know? And sometimes they won't eat, and then I just wait another 10th day and when I feed them again. That seems to work. Kenyan sandbar is your first snake. You can, they are incredibly easy to care for, but you don't really see them. So if you want a snake that you may be able to interact with a little bit more, I would go something else. My little Nemo! Oh, you haven't heard! My Nemo egg died, 2 or 3 weeks before the hatching date he died, so there's no egg. It died. So yeah, I'm gonna try again next year. Well, one is a boa and one is a tree. One is a python, I guess. I'm not sure. Yeah, sweet Nemo. But I actually I opened the egg, to see how it was looking inside because I was really curious, and to see just to see what it looked like, and There was a tiny snake. Like you could see that there was a tiny snake. It wasn't fully developed or anything, but there was a snake in there. So that was kind of interesting, but sad. If you're having trouble with the comments, just send them again. Like I'm not sure how this works. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Queenie, she's doing very well. Queenie is just like completely her own. She's doing great. She really, really is. I'm really hoping that I'll be able to breed her in 1, 2 years when she's ready. But she's doing so well. She's growing really well. Like she's become a big snake. Top three smallest pet snake. I was thinking about doing a video about that, and I have it written down what like the top five smallest snakes are. So I'm gonna do a video about that. I cannot remember it right away. My Borneo python, yeah, I still have her. Morrigan. She's doing very well. She has a she's kind of funny, because when I feed her one mice, she strikes and she eats, and if I feed her a second mice, she strikes but she won't eat it, and it's like it's dead safe every time. She will take one, but she won't take two. So she's kind of like just one mice at a time. Thank you, please. So, but that's just her. Someone asked about a video about the Kenyan sandbar. Yeah, sorry, I'm just scrolling here. My finger isn't annoying, isn't it? Uh, Care video on the Kenyan sandbar. Yeah, I will do that, definitely. What species are you thinking about? A different kind of species? I just got a carpet python. Uh, Leopard geckos? No, the only gecko I have is red. And I'm still figuring out if gecko is my thing. I mean, red is really awesome and cool, but I'm not quite sure if I'm on the gecko team yet. A humidity box. I've never ever used them, but I've heard that some people had great success with them. But I don't use them. My Varanus Kumingi. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do some more videos with him. He's a him now. We thought she was a her in the beginning, but then she turned out to be a he. I will do some videos. We are working very hard on getting him to get used to us, so we can handle and stuff like that. But videos will come when he is ready. Do I buy reptiles online? I once ordered one reptile online, and that was Oreo. I ordered him and then I went to pick him up at Ham, so I've only done it once. Safe to use plants in terrariums. It definitely is. There is one type of plant that you can get like in various looks. It's called bromelia. Bromelia, I think that's your one should be very good for terrariums. Bromelia? Bromelia. It's the bro snake. Bro plant, sorry. Tree boa. I did have a green tree boa, if you're asking, Asmodan. But right now he's at a zoo where he is in like this breeding project because Asmodan was so gorgeous. He was this beautiful snake. And like I said before, I'm completely inexperienced with breeding boas, and green tree and emerald tree boa should be very difficult. And this guy was asking me and said that they were going to start up to see if they could breed him. They already had a female, so I said yes. So right now he's on partying with the ladies. Alright, bye bye. My parrots, they're doing very well, Maggie and Sammy. They're so happy. It's such a joy to come visit them. They have like these 5 or 6 other parrots that they're just having a blast of a time with. It's great. I miss them every day dearly, I do, but they're doing so well right now and I love visiting them. Tarzan is doing well as well. Yes, he's getting big. Female or male ball python, and then question marks. I'm not sure what the question is. How do I tell when Noel is getting ready to shed? He's getting, the colors are getting a lot more dull on him. Like, normally he's very white, he gets a little bit grayish, and then of course the eyes gets covered, and he also gets the pink belly. So it's not that difficult to see, actually. Even though you might think that it is, but it's not. If you could get any cute snake for free, oh, definitely the Burmese. I love the Burmese python. I'm so jealous whenever I see people with their Burmese python, but they're really. Damn it. I'm really sorry. This phone is not working with me. What was the thing? Burmese python, definitely. I love them. Boa or python overall? Oh, that's an incredibly difficult question because there are so many awesome species on each side. So I can say, I think the boa maybe. I don't know. I'll go with the boa. Uh, Problems with shedding. I did a video on that as well, about shedding and about humidity. You can just go look it up. And then I'm pretty sure that will help you uh, to get them to shed perfectly. Short tail, so more videos on Morrigan. I can do that, definitely. Pit viper or rattlesnake. I don't really do venomous snakes because I'm really scared that they're gonna bite me. But my favorite venomous snake must be the king cobra. Very, very classic snake. Noel, he's just staring at me, like he's just staring right at me. Someone is asking how old I am. I'm 28. Very old. Alright guys, any last questions? I just wanted to pop by very quickly to say, hey, I'm still here. I love all of you guys, and I love doing this channel, I love doing these videos, and I'm not stopping or anything. I'm just having uh, a little bit of a problem with time right now because of my studies. But I am definitely gonna see if I can get a video out tomorrow, hopefully. Um, but any last questions? You really want to know? Plans on getting bigger snakes? Would love to, but I can't. They have a limit here in Denmark on the big snakes. Alright guys, thank you so much. If you have any video that you're just desperate for me to make, that you really want to know about, just give me a comment and I'll put it on my to-do list. Thank you guys so much for now, and bye bye.